Marco, so in addition to being a chief technology officer, you've also been an industry analyst and therefore an influencer. So tell us, what is influencer marketing, especially in the area of business-to-business marketing?
So business-to-business is a different beast, kind of thing, to business to consumer. And one of the key differences is that the receiver of the message, is an expert in their field. That's got to be your assumption, that there's somebody who already, you're not teaching them, I don't know, I focus on technology, you're not teaching me what software is. I already know what software is and I know how to use it. So what you need to reach me is, I need to deal with fellow experts. I spent years getting to the position that I'm in a company, and I need to mix and mingle with that level of expertise. So the influencer side of that is to have an industry analyst or somebody who is spending their time talking to the vendors, talking to other enterprises, so that when they speak to me, they're speaking of, here is a combined experience that I don't have the time to get myself. Here is the white paper, here is the document, here is the webinar, here is the interview that is an expert talking about it. And that influence is the thing that will draw me in. I'm not going to go to a random website, I'm not going to use the Google search. I mean, you might in desperation, but when I see something that is a trusted source, speaking about and clearly knowledgeable, that's going to win me over. And I'm then going to take the time to pay attention to what they're saying. And then at the end of that, you've now got my attention, then you have permission to market to me, to reach out to me and go, hey, did you read it? Did you enjoy it? Here's what most people do next.
Okay. And is it also an element of, in B2B, that people want to reduce risk? Now, the risk might be to picking the wrong solution, therefore you end up not solving the problem as well, but also career risk. Is there an element of CYA, as they say, or reducing personal risk?
What does that stand for, Steve?
It stands for cover your ass, and
Okay.
and I think everyone on here knows what that is. And is there also an element of listening to influencers like industry analysts as far as reducing risk and really a little CYA for you and for your bosses?
So that's pretty blunt, but there definitely is that aspect. I'm old enough in the industry. There used to be a phrase around, you never get fired for buying IBM. Wasn't necessarily true, but it was seen as, if you're choosing the solution that the industry has chosen, that the majority has chosen, then that's a pretty safe choice. And not just for, well, everyone's doing it, so it must be okay, but also because you have other experiences to turn to. You can go and phone other people and go, well, what was your experience with it? Does it actually work? What do I need to look out for? So that aspect of, of CYA, as you put it, is an important piece of just going, am I making, the way I would phrase it would be more, am I making the right business decision for my company, or am I taking the right level of risk? Certain companies will be, they call them bleeding edge companies. They will take technology as soon as it's available to try and turn that into a business advantage. Other companies, generally finance companies, they'll tend to be sort of lagging edge. So they'll wait till the technology has sort of had all the lumps beaten out of it, and then they'll go, right, it's secure, it's stable, now we're ready to introduce it to our customers. But you really want to, you need to capture people in the right way. The influencer needs to be someone that I respect.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for that, and we'll see you next time.